All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth and continually teach us this truth. And peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect that's laboring in his word and truth sincerity. Okay, Lord willing, this video can be edifying. And I'm going to entitle it, Never Trust Thine Enemy. You know, never trust thine enemy. And I got a precept. I got an article that I want to get, but first I want to read this right here. This is Psalms chapter 83, verse 1. A song or psalm of Asaph. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. Esau is taking crafty counsel. All right. This is an article. It's titled, Will you be willing to get a C Maxine in exchange for a $1,500 stimulus check? How one bold proposal would work. And through the spirit, you know, brothers been saying that, you know, because they gave away the first stimulus check. Okay, then they've been talking about a second stimulus check. And through the spirit, brothers been saying that they may push it, but it may be on the C. The CHIP, you know. Either that or, like it says right here, if you take the Maxine, they may give it to you. Now, a lot of people is going to be more willing to take this because it has some money. And a lot of people need money. And a free $1,500 sounds good to these people. You know, and my woman sent me this article. And she told me that she showed it to her grandma and her mom, and they said they would take it. You know, you see? And before this article, she was telling me that they said they wouldn't take the Maxine. See, a lot of people said they wasn't going to take it, but now they're what are they doing? They're having allegedly, you know, Barack Obama, you know, and all these presidents, Bush, they're going to have them take it on camera to encourage you Babylonians to take it. Okay? And also this $1,500, you see? And this is crafty counsel, man. Because the main ones they want to take it are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And that's why, you know, with this whole Crown Royal, you know, we know what that is. They're saying that it's mainly affecting so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You know, it says Americans are eager for more one-time stimulus checks while the U.S. government is working to get C-19 vaccines to the American public. It says, now one proposal from former Congressman John Delaney aims to help both sides by providing stimulus checks in exchange for getting vaccinated. It says the goal to reach a 75% vaccination rate faster, which could save both lives in the U.S. economy. And then it says millions of Americans are still hoping for a second round of stimulus checks to help them cope with the financial fallout of the C-19 pandemic. You know, and it says, meanwhile, the U.S. government is preparing to distribute vaccines to the American public in order to put an end to the public health crisis. And it says, now one proposal aims to help both efforts by giving people $1,500 stimulus checks in exchange for getting immunized. You see that? You know, and reading on down here says, the faster we get 75% of this country vaccinated, the faster we end C, and the sooner everything returns to normal, Delaney said in an interview with CNBC. You see, and this is what they're using as a deception, you know. They're giving you money, and then they're saying, get things back to normal. Get things back to normal. Because that's what people is wanting, man. You see on these memes and on these social media sites, people like, oh, I hope 2020 can things can go back to the way it was. You know? Which Biden already said when he get in the office, he want people to wear the mask up to 100 days. You know, this is the new normal. But people want things to go back to how it was, you know, 2010, 2009, you know. But this man is preparing crafty counsel. Verse 3, reading this again, it says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. This is crafty counsel right here, man. You know, and once again, this is mainly for you Israelites. All right. And it says, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembrance. And this is what they want, man. And I was watching Apostle Tahar earlier, and he was going into how they figured that if they could get everybody chipped, if they could get all of Israel chipped, then Yahweh Shah won't come back. And they could extend their kingdom. See, they want every Israelite, man, woman, and child to take this chip. And if you don't take it, they plan on killing you. They plan on putting you to death, man. You know, and that's why in Revelation, the 20th chapter, John saw, you know, the certain men of the Lord resisted and be beheaded. And that's why they have these guillotines, you know, as a way to execute you if you don't comply with the NWO. It says, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. You see that? Because Apostle Tar also put up a video on Obama knows that the Lord is coming back. And what's Obama? He's a Hamite. All right? He's a Hamite. So all these other nations, they know what's going on. They're with Esau's NWO because it extends their power. See, E came to them and was like, look, we gotta stop these prophecies. We gotta push this NWO so that we could defeat Yahweh Shah, and in return with y'all complying with it, you know, y'all pushing the Maxine and eventually the C as well, y'all will extend y'all kingdom too. See, none of these nations want us to come into power because they know us coming into power is their downfall. But guess what? We're going to come into power anyway because the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah cannot be stopped by man. All right, this is verse 5. It says, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against it. You see that? They're all on one accord. All right, it says the tabernacles of Edom. It names Edom first, and we know who Edom is. You know, because Edom is our number one adversary. You know, and then it goes on. The Ishmaelites, Moab, Amalek, Philistines. You know, it lists these other nations. Okay? But I'm going to get this scripture. Then I'm going to close out. Which, matter of fact, I got one more I was meditating on. Nah, I'm not going to get it. This is Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy. And I just read you who our enemies are, man. All these heathens are enemies to us. All right? And our number one enemy is Esau Edom. And you're not to trust this man. This man giving you $1,500 to take a Maxine should click something in your head. When has this man ever wanted to give you free money, man? And the whole first stimulus check and the 600 unemployment, all that was geared to have people rely and trust on the government. You know? But it says, never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, man. Though he humble himself and go crouching, giving you $1,500. Yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. You know? You see this? And I'm going to copy this, you know. But anyway, you know, our enemies are consulting, man. You know, Lowell in this video is edifying. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.